All right. Welcome back to another Shoe Snob blog unboxing video series, One Take Wonders. Here we are again with something new, yet something old. Old in the sense that I've shown something of that nature or this brand before. It's not a new brand, but we have updated, interesting. We have updated features, updated ideas, and yes, everything in between. So let's take a look. Berwick loafers, found on my website, the Shoe Snob Marketplace, sold by my partner who stocks them and is doing quite well with these because, let's face it, this is where the new trend is at, and Berwick's doing a great job. Interesting, two different products come with two different boxes. You won't be able to tell obviously in this video because it's so close, but these have different finishes. Maybe they just changed. This is also a different box from the first pair that I got. If you check that video, you'll see that it's like a goldenish color. So let's take a look. The first shoe that I reviewed was a soft-soled suede loafer in Go Rain Janus Blue. That must be Opera suede from Italy. And I got it in this tobacco-like color, cigar color, whatever you want to call it, in a size 40.5, which is my typical size, which is what I was recommended. But being that it's unlined and I probably wear it sockless, I felt it large. So I've gone down to a 40. We'll take a look at that. And at the same time, I also have the new on our website, tassel loafer unlined with the thin kind of classic heel shoe, not a soft sole. So let's take a look. This time I got navy suede. For those that don't know, blue is my favorite color. Now that I'm finally unboxing these, I can actually start wearing these. I will wear these because in theory, it's representing my own product. Even though I don't own nor work directly with Berwick, I do sell them. So I will wear these because I think they're actually really cool. They look good, and in my own brand, I have nothing similar. So I'm not competing with myself. Here is the suede loafer with the tassel, the new model. Let's take a look at that. All right, let's get into the sizing. I went half size down with a 40 for the soft-soled suede loafer, and that fits perfectly, just the way I like it to fit. So I went a half size down, which is typically what I do for these types of deconstructed shoes, because I want them as tight as possible because they're gonna stretch, and I don't want them to be sloppy when they do stretch. The larger half size I'm gonna have to wear with thicker socks. So these are great. Size 40, I recommend a half size down from your typical size at least. That's if you're wearing your shoes snug, because if you're a classic guy who wears his Oxfords a little too big, you might need a full size down. Otherwise, you could be sloppy. But again, that's if you like it snug. If you like your loafers a little loosey-goosey, so to speak, stick with the rule half size down. These fit great. I really love them. It's a $200 shoe, nothing expensive, crazy expensive. $200, okay. $200 today is not a lot. $200 10 years ago, it was something. But I think it's good value for money. And I'm not saying this just because I sell them on the Shoe Snob Marketplace. I wouldn't sell nor associate with something that I didn't feel is good quality. Now, I can't lie. I haven't done wear tests because I've been waiting to get my size right, film, so that I can start wearing them. But I will start getting these on the feet ASAP because I do like them. They feel comfortable just from trying them on, and they fit my style. So, if I do find there's any faults in terms of quality, I'll definitely address those. But as far as I know, they're stitched on, so the sole shouldn't fall off. They're 270 stitched. Looks like there's some nails in the heel, which means it should be pretty secure. I mean, again, like I said in the first video, there's really not much to this shoe. As long as that sole doesn't fall off, it's, you got good quality suede in the making. I love the last shape. That's what's really key in these shoes. It's a great last shape. Berwick did a good job at making not too round of a last. I can't stand a last that's just bulbous looking, and this has a nice little touch of elongation, nice little trim on the toe, so it's not too round. It's round, but it's, you know, sharp round. Not sharp, but you know what I'm saying. It's just not overly round, which I don't like. Anyway, size 40 fits great. I love these. I'm gonna get those on. Now, this is a little different. It's not really my thing, to be honest. This is, you know, the whole Belgian loafer trend, which, you know, I've always appreciated a Belgian loafer and I like them, but I've never loved these kind of thin soles on that style, mainly because they hurt my feet. I got sensitive, bony bottom feet. I don't know if it's from playing, you know, football, aka soccer, my entire life, and just those cleats on the bottom of those shoes destroying my feet. So I like the look and the idea of these. I think they're cool, but I can't wear them because they hurt. But yeah, this is a new product we have on there, the unlined version of the Belgian tassel loafer, also by Berwick. Now these fit differently, surprisingly. Being unlined, I thought they would be, you know, the same, but their fit smaller. So I take my standard 40.5, 6.5 UK, 7.5 US, and they fit as snug as could be. So for these, stick with your same size. Also because, you know, and even if that starts snug, you know, you gotta expect expansion. Once that stretches, it's gonna get looser. That's the thing about unlined suede loafers. You need to get them snug to start. You should, because they're gonna stretch. And once they stretch, there's no shrinking them. So I always like to err on the caution of getting things snug, especially when they're unlined, so that once they stretch, you have that perfect fit. These are quite nice, at least because they come with a nice little half sole there, which I think helps when the sole is that thin. You need to protect. Otherwise, you can just destroy these thin soles, you know. There's not much to them. These are about 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter thick, and that's it. There's no welt. There's no midsole. There's, you know, it's just your foot and the thin sole and the concrete. So I think the half sole was a good idea on these Berwick loafers, and I think that I know that they're, you know, all the rage right now. This kind of Belgian thin style. There's other significant brands that do a lot of this, and again, at 200 or 225, I think there are ones that are 225. I know there are ones that are 225 or 220 because they come in a I forget, a more expensive leather. Let's just put it like that. Sorry. As these are not my brand, I don't know all the details to them. I asked my partner and he told me, and I'm pretty sure it's just a more expensive leather, and that's why there are some versions that are slightly more expensive, but the, you know, typical suede one is $200. So updates, remember, tassel loafers, stick with your same size. These ones go half size down. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the new projects that I'm undertaking. Trying to do as much as I can for the shoe industry, whether it's in welted shoes, casual shoes, whatever, sneakers. Got lots more to come, and even might get slightly into clothing. Do stay tuned for that. So thanks as always. Stay tuned for more. Check out these Berwick loafers. They're cool stuff for $200. I can't deny that. And my hat's tipped to Berwick for launching this. And again, if you missed the first video, there's like 37 colors on offer. Every color you could think of in that. $200, great summer shoe. Great all year round shoe if you're the type of guy whose feet don't get cold. My feet get super cold, so I gotta live in boots in the winter in these extreme temperatures. But for some of you that live in mild weather, great shoe all year round. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.